Well, Cam, I'm Daryl Cagle, and I'm talking to all my cartoonist friends here at the AAEC convention, and we're going to talk to you about how cartoonists all get their ideas. This is Jeff Parker of Florida Today. Say hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Mike Peters of the Dayton Daily News.
Mike.
Monte Wolverton, independent cartoonist, Mad Magazine and Everything fame.
Look at us here.
Monty. And Cam Cardow, the standout Canadian cartoonist of all Canadian cartoonists for the Ottawa Citizen.
Hello.
So, gentlemen, let's start with you, Jeff. Where do your ideas come from?
It's a delicate mix of coffee, NPR, and panic. That's about it.
Well, okay, but what do you do? You listen to stories.
Yes, and I read the news, and then I just start doodling.
All right, now.
And then I start staring at white paper, and then I start panicking.
Do you start drawing little pictures?
Yeah, writing little things and drawing them. But you showed me a thing once.
What was that?
The little wagon wheel thing you do. You put the issue in the center,
yes,
and I do that a lot.
Do you really?
Yes. And
tell us more about this wagon wheel.
Well, I used to be afraid of doing a white sheet of paper. And so, well, first of all, because I do two things. The political cartoons all come from without, and the comic strip all come from within. I sit there and I think about what I did that day or what I did that week. But with the editorial cartoons, I start with a blank sheet of paper. I'm listening to NPR or to any. I've got Audible wallpaper on all the time, you know, hitting. And then every once in a while I hear a little thing that might be good, a storyline or a thing, and I write down the name. And I start on a large sheet of paper every Monday, like this, on my editorial cartoons, and I do a line or two or three by a day, you know, and then I have six of these long things with little issues of whatever topics. But to come up with an idea, often, all right, I do it without drawing it now. I would look at a blank sheet of paper and I go, oh God, I can't think of anything. So I would pick a subject, and I use an example like women's rights. And I draw a circle, put the word women's rights in the center of it, and then do about 25 or 30 spokes, make it into a wheel. And then around each spoke, anything that comes to mind about women's rights or women or famous women or stories of famous women, you know, Cinderella, Alice and what? Bra burning. Bra burning. You know, Alice in Wonderland, Elizabeth the First. Any name of a woman, any name of a woman's issue, I go around and I fill up like 50 of those spokes, or 25 or 30 of the spokes. And then I start cross-checking, you know, Cinderella and women's rights, you know, Queen Elizabeth and women's rights, and all of a sudden certain things start coming to mind. And so what I'm doing, I'm brainstorming with myself, and it often works. Some cartoonists love talking to each other, and then they brainstorm. Editorial cartoonists. So what subject are you dealing with today? Oh God! And then you brainstorm a little bit. And but brainstorming is great. And then the comic strip is all from within. I sit there, I don't have TV on, and I think about, you know, things that I did yesterday or whatever. I went to the bookstore, oh God, you know, and then try to think of something. But there, you've heard the whole Peter story. All right, now.
Excellent. Monte Wolverton.
Okay, because I do a weekly cartoon, I start worrying about it on Friday night. I really don't worry about it before Friday night. I start worrying about it. I start reading the paper and looking at the news services and stuff, and watching what's the McLaughlin thingy, and all that stuff. Worry about it. Doesn't
it help you get mad?
It helps if you get mad about something, but first you got to find out what to get mad about. Unless somebody gives me an idea. I have friends who give me ideas, then then the process is half done. I keep worrying about it all night, usually through Saturday until Saturday night. Having done all my research, then pretty much then I go to the toilet, and the idea comes to me in the toilet.
See,
it never fails. I call this the scatological method.
Well, no, I think that's great because you're releasing things from both ends. Your brain,
exactly the way it works.
It's kind of all at one time.
Coming right out.
Well, that's exciting and disturbing. All right, Cam.
Okay, well, I come up with ideas two ways. The first way would be to just sit there and draw, and after reading the news in the morning, maybe 2 or 3 hours later, after wasting a lot of time, because that's what I like to do the most. For some reason, it takes me that long to digest the news, and I believe a lot in letting your subjective mind. Is that right? Yeah. Work on things while you're goofing around. You think you're goofing around, but you're really working.
Right. Exactly.
So then you sit down, you draw. It's there, and oftentimes you're just drawing, and for some reason it just happens. Lines connect, and you go, I like it. Other times, I go to I actually take a shower.
Yeah, showers work too.
A shower,
but
and
not both things at the same time.
No.
Unless you have one of these special showers. Never mind.
For some reason it works. So I take a shower, I turn it on, and I don't know if it's a warm water or what, but it just comes to me in an image. Or I wake up with an image in my mind. Or I'll be lying in front of CNN, I'll be just laying there, and an image will come to mind. I don't know why it does, it just does.